Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to set up my bullet journal for October. I'm a bit late this month. October snuck up on me and I wasn't quite ready for it, and then I couldn't decide on a theme. In the end, I ended up asking some friends for some theme suggestions, and amongst the usual Halloween, fall kind of themes, someone suggested cherry blossoms, and even though I know everyone's done this theme, I just couldn't not do it. So this is going to be my take on the cherry blossom theme, and I actually love how this has turned out. So this month I decided to use gouache paints, and I've used some stickers as well, and for my colour theme this month I've gone with grey, pink and black. And I've also discovered after setting up October, this has been a great setup for using up all the washi tape that I hate. So as you can see, I've just put down some washi tape so that I could paint some blocks of grey, and then after the paint is dried I carefully peel off the washi tape and it leaves me with beautiful crisp sharp edges, and it's incredibly satisfying just painting blocks of colour and then peeling off washi tape. So if you ever need something therapeutic to do, I suggest you give it a go. So as I mentioned, this month I'm using some stickers from my shop. Usually I sell these month headers, one for each month of the year, but because it's October I just created my own set of just October month headers. Now if you guys want a sheet of these, just send me a message via my Etsy shop and I can do a custom order for you. I actually got this idea from a customer last month who wanted a full sheet of September stickers, so if you ever need something, just make sure you reach out and I'll do my best to help you. So that's just a cute and very simple October cover page. So next up, I've actually mixed it up this month. I usually do a calendar layout for my monthly log. If you follow me, you know that I've done that I think almost every single month this year. But last month I didn't really use it as much, so this month I'm going with the original bullet journal style of monthly log, which is just putting the dates down the left hand side and then my tasks next to the corresponding date. So on the left hand side of the page I've just created a block of grey, and I'm going to do the same sort of tree design using the pink and the black paint on top of it, except this one's a lot larger than my cover page, as you can see. I really love the black paint on the pages. Actually it comes out super dark and it almost looks velvety once it dries. So for my dates, I created some date strips, which I have added to my shop. I couldn't decide between white or black, and then at the end I decided that black would be more appropriate for this theme. I actually have no idea why I haven't created these stickers earlier, because they are such a time saver. So next up is my habit tracker. I've created one in the same format as I did in my September setup. So in September I really enjoyed filling in all the little circles each day when I completed a habit, and I found that it actually really helped me keep on top of my habits, especially my weight loss goal. So I've been a lot more consistent with my exercise and watching what I eat, and I've actually started to lose some weight this month. Hurrah! So you can see here I've just listed my habits down the side, and underneath that I'm going to do just a small weight tracker as well. And here I'm using some horizontal date strips. So you can see it goes across the page, so I've just torn it and stuck the rest on the other page. And then using a stencil, I did the millions of little circles that I'll fill in next month. I really enjoyed using the gouache paint this month. It's so much easier to use than watercolour because you don't have to worry about it bleeding through the pages, as it uses a lot less water. If you wanted to, you can add a lot of water to your paint when you're mixing it up, and then it becomes more transparent. So the less water you use, the more opaque it is. So here, this section of my video is actually in real time, so that you can see how slowly I actually letter. Now, if I was to actually upload a real time of my plan with me, this setup took me 2 hours of filmed time. That's excluding the time where I had to wait for paint to dry, like literally sitting there waiting for paint to dry. Now next up, I'm going to create a meal log. This is something I've been doing for a few months now, and I've been finding it really useful, so I'm just going to stick with that. Now, I've been bullet journaling for, 3 or 4 years now, I think, maybe even longer, and I've discovered what works for me. I tend to only create the spreads that I know I'm going to use. Now, I don't do anything extra. I don't like to create spreads just for social media or even for my YouTube videos. I just don't think that's very genuine. So these spreads are something that I will actually use. Every so often I'll try something new, and maybe it will last for that month or half the month, and then next month I'll just leave it out. So over the page I'm also creating a spending log where I'm tracking all of my expenditure for the month. It helps me try to curb my spending. Wasn't so helpful last month. I think I spent money every single day. If you're curious on the pens and the products that I use, I'll be listing them in the comments below. If you have any questions about the items that I use or how to use them, just ask me in the comments below and I'll be sure to reply as soon as I can. So on the right hand side I had a blank page, so I decided to fill it with a quote. So here I just drew another one of these cherry blossom trees, and the quote is actually from a friend who I had brunch with on Sunday. And she said, "Nothing changes if nothing changes." And that is my full setup for October. Thank you so much for watching. It's been really short and sweet this month, hasn't it? But if you enjoyed the video and you like my theme, leave me a comment down below. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and enjoy the flip through. I'll see you next month for November. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.